We're going to go over here to the new area. So there used to be, when you would go over here, there would be a place called the auction house. It has since been replaced by the Glow Ink Association HQ, which is a association, what would you call it? A company from the original Stonehenge 1 game that I made, who basically helped to protect the world from, big threats. And now they have come to Stonehenge 2 as basically there aren't that many people who use the auction house anyways. I mean, people can just trade by themselves. They don't need to auction off items. So here it is, the Glow Ink Association HQ. This guy's from the original Stonehenge, High Attendee Arthur. And basically here you can talk to a few NPCs, but there are multiple really good new things here that are all based around the end game of Stonehenge 2. If you've completed the final quest line, the final chapter, you can go here and you can do missions, which are basically quests which have you go out and fight bosses. So here, this will explain it. Missions are quests which take you to different boss fights across different worlds. They cost anywhere from 10 emeralds to 500 emeralds to begin. There are different difficulties. Easy, not too difficult. Medium, perfectly balanced. Hard is challenging for most. And murderous, the greatest task. There are also different types of missions. Story, which is basically a short story that goes along with a boss fight at the end, or maybe even multiple. And battle, which is, there's basically no story, you just fight a boss. Missions grant a large variety, chance for different powerful loot. Part of said loot is XP, which is given differently for the difficulty of bosses. Easy is 5, medium's 10, hard is 15, and murderous is 20. So right now we currently have 2 quests. Quest of the Wretched Lich, and Quest of the Dimension Dyad. And I'll probably do both, but first, we can check out this area. There are a bunch of things that are yet to come, but this is here. It's called the Merchant's Market, and you can go in here. It's this area with a bunch of different custom items that are put on pedestals for you to buy. So like here, you can see Gravity Ring for 2,000 emeralds. So you would drop 2,000 emeralds in here, and it would buy the item. The Ghastly Hood over here, 500. Inferior Rod, 2,000. Blood Moon, 1,000. And basically, they change I believe it's every 20 minutes, all of the items get changed. But after you buy them, the pedestal becomes blank and nobody can buy it. You can't buy like 2 at a time or something crazy like that. And yeah, that's how it works. So, I mean, this guy explains it. Before we do any quests or missions or whatever, let's also go over to here. Now, there are these new things listed over here in one of the books, called classes or classes of enemies, or also known as elements. Classes are various types of boss monsters. Each has different weaknesses and strengths to different debuffs. Applying the correct effect to a boss can greatly lower its defense, though some classes are immune to other debuffs. So basically, you have 7 classes: Earth, Fire, Ice, Water, Undead, Eldritch, and Lightning. Eldritch is basically Ender, Undead is Undead, Lightning is Lightning, and the others are just basically what they say. Each has different strengths and weaknesses. So, the Earth, for example, maybe it's immune to the rot effect. But if you apply the Blight effect to it, the Blight debuff, to a monster that has Earth, the Earth type, the Earth class, it will lower the boss's defense, basically breaking their defense and lowering it so you can deal more damage with your normal weapons. Keep in mind, for in-depth knowledge, applying a debuff to an enemy which is weak to it will lower that enemy's defense by around 2 levels. Most bosses have 3 levels of defense or resistance 4. With a weakening debuff, it becomes 1. When a boss has suffered a debuff that weakens it, said boss will have orange and gray smoke particles above its head. I want to go to Avos the Enormous, who is a raid boss here in this place. By the way, while I'm here, I'm going to go and commemorate these people in the Hall of Legends. Liam 5X, who has been spreading a bunch of riches to the people of Stonehenge 2, and he's a recent player. And MindGame25, who has also been playing a lot, and he is known for some of the concepts and ideas and things that I will probably add as raid bosses to the game. This is Avol the Enormous. Avos the Enormous. And he's basically a very big frost giant. A giant frost giant, I guess you could say. Or an enormous frost giant. And he basically smashes you with his fists and rains ice attacks and things across the arena to fight you. Oh, he's about to ready up so you can actually see it. Now we can see Avos the Enormous. Here we go. Where are you going? Oh, he's rising up. He just got eaten. I just freed him. I'm using my Book of Northwind here to shoot this wind at this boss here. He just froze me. He's causing stalactites to rain down from the sky. Those hurt if you get hit by them. I don't know if I can... I don't know if ice is weak to petrified or not. I don't think it is. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it is. Oh, there we go. I defeated the raid boss, though. Ooh, what did I get? Oh, my fox. I got another Book of Northwind, 2,000 emeralds, and winter iron. Nice. So, to start this quest, it's 100 emeralds. So, here we go. I better win. Right there. Okay, so basically this quest is that there's some guards went missing in this old crypt, in this old maze. And so you go searching for them. But turns out that there are actually some cultists who live in here. Ah, my mortal form is restored after thousands of years. I returned to this realm. And it's just basically this old lich that got revived by a cult. Blight. Yeah, that worked. It actually worked really well because undead are weak to blight. So yeah, that worked. Hey, there's 200. I would like to do that alone real quick to see. Another hero. Hurry, stop him. Our ritual is nearly complete. They're actually very powerful. They're elite cultists, which makes them extremely dangerous. Oh yeah, this is gonna be difficult. If I can keep confusing Soul, that boss, not doing too bad on durability. Oh, I actually killed him. Okay, that was difficult, surprisingly difficult. Okay, Quest of the Dimension Dyad. What you have to say? I live in the Nether. Although yes, it isn't too pretty a place to live. But it has become worse. A group of two miscreants, both clad in armor matching their homeworld, have come to the Nether Realm, seeking to conquer it for themselves. I wish that my home would stay out of this petty conflict, so please deal with them. They might also seek out the overworld here too. This is difficult easy, so it won't be difficult pretty much at all. And it's a typeless battle, so it'll be easier, and it'll should last less. Reports state that the Dyad Knights have made camp here in this cave. I must find them. Nether. Asmodeus, Knight of Ender. Why didn't it work, I wonder? Got Blaze Knight Greaves. Not bad. I got a Smith's Gift? Whoa! Not you either, Spider. To go here, get Icebreaker. There we go, new weapon, Icebreaker. It's a new ancient. Put it in there for now, along with pretty much all this.